ask you first how realistic you think the possibility of the UK losing its AAA is?
I think there's a very high probability that the UK does lose it. Obviously, many other developed economies have been in the same position as the UK previous months, and they've lost their rating, so I don't see any reason why we shouldn't follow over the next 3 to 6 months.
How come sterling's doing so well if we're worried about this?
Safe haven inflows. The European economy is doing worse. Foreign investors are worried about their financial portfolios, and so safe haven inflows are coming into short-dated securities denominated in British pounds.
But the euro looks pretty perky itself. We're up, what, closing on 132 now?
Absolutely. The foreign exchange market at the moment is dominated by central bank diversification flows. Obviously, banks like the People's Bank of China, they buy dollars, they recycle some of those into euros, and then they recycle some of those again into British pounds, and that's dominating FX market volatility at the moment.
How high is euro-dollar going to go, do you think?
I think euro-dollar can go all the way to 133 before the end of the year. That, of course, is dependent upon the news that we get out of the Eurogroup meeting next Wednesday.
And how big could the fall be for the euro if and when it comes?
Oh, very significant. I think we could go down all the way to 120 during the course of 2013. And that's, of course, because the US economy has insulated itself both via its monetary policy and via its FX policy, and that is really going to benefit the US economy, whereas the Europe doesn't have the same privilege. And that is, of course, meaning that we're going to see lower growth in Europe and necessarily a weaker euro next year.
So what is your FX play, or Credit Agricole's FX play for next year?
Well, I think the best thing to do, especially in the core markets, is wait for that squeeze in euro-dollar that we should see in the next couple of weeks. The confluence of good news in Europe with the delivery of a Greek package, and of course the negative news in Europe in terms of that fiscal cliff. Sell into that squeeze and then see euro-dollar fall throughout 2013, perhaps as low as 120.